Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christian. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, good day. Wherever you are, whenever you're seeing this, I hope you are good. So guys, if you clicked on this video, then it means that this message that you need to hear before 2025 has found you. So let's get into the tea. I pulled cards to see what you need to hear, what we all need to hear before stepping into 2025. I know next year is going to be a very transformational one for us, just like this one, but next year is going to be about action and actually applying the things that we've been learning and stepping into. So I know you guys are ready for big changes. I am ready for big changes as well. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, before we get into the juicy reading, we're going to be shouting out our sponsor, Ana Luisa. If you don't know by now, now you do. Okay, Ana Luisa is my favorite jewelry brand and they are sponsoring this video. I'm wearing all Ana Luisa pieces, my arm candy, my neck candy, and my ear candy. So let's get into it. I'm going to highlight my newest pieces. These two super cute necklaces, this heart pendant, and also this necklace that kind of reminds me of two rings interlocked. So again, I love Ana Luisa. I'm always raving about them and rocking their pieces. And all of my videos get into it. They have fast and free shipping, a 2-year warranty on all of their pieces. Everything is tarnish free. And right now they're having one of the biggest sales of the year. And if you use my code, my link down below, you can save up to 35%. Okay, so go ahead and get into it. Again, I love Ana Luisa. I love their catalog. They have so many things for all kind of girls, all kind of guys, no matter what kind of person you are, what type of aesthetic you have, you'll definitely be able to find some pieces that add to your aesthetic and even elevate your aesthetic. So make sure you guys get into it from start to finish, from the website to the packaging to the customer service. Ana Luisa has it down pat. And you guys know I love jewelry, but the jewelry has to be of quality, okay? It's not enough to have the pieces. You have to have the pieces that last. And you guys have seen me rock my Ana Luisa pieces for months and months and months. So you guys know that these pieces are quality. So go ahead, get into it, take advantage of this really big sale that they're having on and shop at the website. I know you're going to find something that you absolutely love. So make sure you guys get into it and shop Ana Luisa this holiday season and use my link to save up to 35% off on your order. Thank you, Ana Luisa, for sponsoring this video. So let's go ahead and get into the reading, guys. I had to go ahead and shout out the jewelry because I know you guys were going to be asking in the comments. So let's go ahead and get into the reading. Now, you guys know I usually don't really look at the cards before we get started, but I had a card flip over, and the card that I had flip over is this one, and this is the Magician in the Mirror. The Magician in the Mirror. So if this is the energy that we need to hear before we're stepping into this next year, you need to know that you're the magician. You need to know that you are powerful. You need to know that you have it, that you got it. You need to look in the mirror and see yourself as a magician. Start to look in your reflection and speak to yourself every day in the mirror. Start to speak to yourself that you are powerful, that you can do it, that you're strong, that you're courageous. You know, the Magician in the Mirror. This is such a powerful card. Make sure you remember the Magician in the Mirror. Okay, this is definitely going to be a prevalent energy that we're going to want to keep hold of as we step into next year. Let's get into our first couple of cards, guys. So we have Extraordinary. This card says, there's a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you that deserves to be honored. And we also have Individuality. Every person has their own personalized study plan in this Earth School. So both of these cards are about your own uniqueness and your own journey. I love this. Individuality and Extraordinary. There is a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you that deserves to be honored. And every person has their own personalized study plan in this Earth School. You're the Magician in the Mirror. Don't compare your journey to anybody else's. So if you're doing that, stop. And also let your uniqueness shine. Let the things that make you, you shine, and be strong in those things. Be bold in those things and know that, you know, these things are you. Don't try to water down the parts of you that make you who you are. You know, if you feel like, oh, I'm too this or I'm too this, those things might just be what make you who you are. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not to say that, you know, every trait that we have is amazing and we need to stay exactly how we are. Of course, we're going to be growing, but don't think that you're too loud or that you're too sensitive or that you're too expressive, you know, or that you're too driven or that you're too whatever. You know, look in and really ask yourself, like, look within and really ask yourself, like, okay, am I to this? Am I to this? Or am I right where I need to be? Am I in a space where I need to focus in on, you know, this nature that I have instead of just trying to suppress it? Because what happens is we get to a space where we don't like ourselves. We feel like we're too this or we're too this or we're just too much across the board. And that's the worst thing that you can feel when you're trying to be better, because how can you even feel like you can do it when you're already feeling like you're too much? You know, so it's really, really important that we are being a friend to ourselves as we step into this next year. You need to hear that you need to be a friend to yourself. You need to accept every part of yourself and stop trying to fit in. Stop trying to fit in. We have Angel of Balance. We have the Thinking Woman. The Thinking Woman, who is this? And we also have Community. So let's see who the Thinking Woman is. We're going to see who the Thinking Woman is in the rest of this reading, I'm sure. But we have Angel of Balance and we have Community. So with Angel of Balance, you know, this is letting us know that we need to make sure that we are being mindful of the energy, the time, the love, the patience, the grace that we give people. And we need to make sure that we still have enough for ourselves at the end of the day. If anything, you want to give to yourself first and then see what you have left over. You know what I'm saying? But don't start to think about taking care of yourself and then get down. You know, I feel like, you know, we do so much for everybody else. And then when it comes time to take care of ourselves, we're like, oh my God, I have to run a bath. I have to book a massage. I have to get my hair done. You know, but when it comes to taking care of everybody else, we don't think twice about it. So we need to get some balance there. You know, we need to make sure that we're in a space where we're just as excited about pouring into us and, you know, taking care of ourselves. Also, we have Community. So this is all about friendship, connection, connecting with great people. So you definitely have some great friendships on the way. Let's get into the Thinking Woman. So this could be you. You could be thinking about someone or something that you're going to be closing out in the end of the year, or you guys could have a woman that is thinking about you. So I'm going to skip ahead and get into the tea leaf cards. Usually I go through a couple more of the different oracle decks before I get into these, but I'm going to see if they have anything in here about this woman. They don't, but let's see. So we have Fan. This says romance, celebration, and party. Romance, celebration, and party. We have May. So this could be someone that was born in May or something going on in May. We have dog barking, advice from a friend. Get back to the basics. We have Broom, new home, new attitude. And we have Flowers, happiness. We have Flowers, happiness. So there's definitely a lot of happiness here for us. I feel like we just need to take a deep breath and just, you know, relax, be happy, celebrate the end of the year, celebrate New Year's, do something for the holidays. You know, don't let this end of the year be how every end of the year is for you. Don't end this year how you end every other year. You know, get back to the basics. Get back to what you were doing in January when you were doing yoga and, you know, journaling every day and listening to your sound bowls every day. You know, that motivation or that push that we feel, or even right around your birthday, right around spring. You know, there's certain times of the year where we get this push to, you know, start doing new things. So think about how you felt in those spaces, or even think back to the beginning of your spiritual journey. What was working for you and how can you get back to using those things? New home, new attitude, switch up some stuff in your house, remodel, get rid of some stuff if some of you guys are about to move, or if you've moved already, you're in a new home, get a new attitude. You're in a new home, get a new attitude. Some of you guys felt like just moving was gonna be enough, and I feel like now you're realizing, oh wait, I have to move and I also have to do this and keep up with this and keep up with this and keep up with this. It's not just about me being in a new space. It's about me becoming different, me seeing myself as a different person. So I think you're going to be seeing how you can change how you feel about yourself and change your environment, of course, you know, as you're just able to really, really hone in on how you're feeling and what you're experiencing and what you need. You know what you need. So let what you need line up to where you are right now. Bring that energy into where you are right now. Call it to you and step into whatever you need to do to attract it. We have advice from a friend. So, hey, maybe this Thinking Woman is a friend that's trying to give you some advice. You know, maybe it's someone from your community that's trying to speak life into you. Be open to hearing what people say and just know that people are thinking about you and wishing you well, you know. Just know that people are thinking about you and wishing you well. If you need to know that people care, then know that people care. Know that people love you. Know that people are thinking about you. Know that they're wondering, like, I hope this girl ain't too stressed out. I hope this person isn't, you know, being too hard on themselves. You really have people in your life that know you, or they're trying to get to know you and really, really support you. So some of you should challenge yourselves before the end of the year to reach out to somebody and say, hey, I need, you know, an encouraging word, you know, like, hey, can you give me some advice? Or, hey, can I vent really quick? You know, just test out somebody in your support system. And I don't mean test as in they can pass or fail, but just see who you can have that type of conversation with. See who you can connect with. And I guarantee you probably already know who you can, you know, open up to in that way. But challenge yourself to step into it. Let's get into some more cards, guys. We have Take Action. We have You're Ready, and we also have Wait. Take action, you're ready, and wait. Take action, you're ready, and wait. Okay, let me get into these Moonology cards to see if we have a little more backup, because we have take action and we have wait. Let's get into it. We have a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. We have hold your vision, fixed moon, hold your vision. And we have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. Have faith in your dreams. Okay, guys, let's get into this. So we have wait. You're ready. Take action. So I feel like you're ready and take action. You know, you're ready. Have faith in your dreams. You're prepared and you're ready right now for whatever it is that you want. You don't have to do another fast. You don't have to do another this or do another that. You're ready right now. You're ready right now. And you need to take action to step into that. Hold your vision. Be clear about what you want and don't start scraping up stuff off the side of your vision. And you know what I mean when I say scraping stuff off the side of your vision. Saying like, oh, I want a house with 5 bedrooms, and being like, maybe 3 bedrooms. Or like, oh, I want to move into a 2-bedroom apartment. And then you're like, maybe I need to do a 1-bedroom and a den. You know, maybe I can't do the 2-bedroom. Or you say, you know, I'm going to give this person, you know, like 6 months to turn around and treat me better. And you're like, maybe I'll give them a year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's important that we don't start to make ourselves settle or start to second guess or question where we want to go, what we want in our life, because we feel like what we really want is too far-fetched, or we get a little taste of what we really want and we're like, nah, I don't know if I'm able to have this. You know, I don't know if this is really for me. So I think that it's important to remember these 2 messages: have faith in your dreams and hold your vision. Hold your vision. Whatever you want, now is not the time to fold. Now is not the time to say, you know what? Now is not the time to give up. Now is really the time to buckle down and really dedicate yourself to what you want to step into. We also have you're ready. So make sure you're ready whenever the opportunity presents itself. You know, I feel like, you know, when things are being woven, the hardest thing for us to do is to wait on things to unfold, because we're in a space of happiness and romance and party and having a good time. I feel like now is a time to work, but it's also a time to enjoy that we've made it thus far. You know, it's also a time to enjoy that we can see the magician in the mirror, that we know that we can hold our vision and have faith in our dreams, that we can know that we're ready, that we can know that it's time for us, and we can celebrate before we get to the finish line. You know, like, it's like, think about, it's kind of like if you run a marathon and right before you get to like your last like half mile, you done ran, I think a marathon is what, 26 miles, I believe. You've run 25 and a half miles. You are this close to finishing your marathon. You're this close to finishing your marathon, and they throw a party. You can see the finish line from where you're standing, and you're comfortable standing there. You're able to have gratitude for the blood, the sweat, the tears, the chafing, you know, the doubting, the questioning, the fear, all of those things that you thought were going to stop you every single step of the way, and it didn't. You kept pushing and kept pushing and kept pushing, and you can celebrate that you're right there, right in front of the finish line, and you can see it and you can taste it, and you can celebrate. That's the point that we're at right now. You're ready. Take action. Wait. You're ready. Take action. Wait. Things are still being put into place. There's still certain pieces that need to be put into place in order for us to kind of rise up and step into what we're supposed to be stepping into next year. But don't worry, it's happening next year. You can't run from it. And please, once you're in it, you're going to be like, what am I supposed to do with this? Because it's going to be a blessing and a curse, just like every blessing comes with a little curse sprinkled in. And the curse is really a lesson. You know, it's really something that challenges us. So we are going to be challenged next year. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We're going to be challenged. And I think that's why right now we're in such a space of celebration, you know, like, because it's literally like you finish that marathon and you're like, guess what? The second marathon starts right now. No training. You just finished your first marathon and you're about to start walking the next one. That's literally how it's going to be. This says you're ready. You don't get ready for something that's about to end. You get ready for something that's about to start. You get ready to start something. You're ready to start. You about to begin. You probably thought that you've been doing it, but you haven't even started yet. You're about to begin. So this is time for you to bask in all that you have done and show yourself appreciation and gratitude and love, and just be like, I did that because you did that. You did that. So you deserve to celebrate yourself and honor yourself and lift yourself up and put yourself on a pedestal and be proud of what you've done and how far you've come and how you've been able to elevate and grow and expand. It's a beautiful thing, and you should be excited about it. Whatever that may look like for you, whatever situation you're in, you've done it. You've done something to get you into this situation where you're literally a half a mile away from the finish line, where you're right there in front of it. You've put in the work. So now you're here and you've put in the work. Ask for support. Ask for help. Ask for motivation and inspiration if you need it. Ask for advice. Ask for a safe space to vent. Release the baggage. Release the burden. Release everything that you've been carrying this entire time. Release all the hardship that you've had to go through on this journey, and recognize that the end is in sight, and that the end is you really becoming who you want to be. So it's a start of a new chapter for you, but it's the ending of what you're experiencing right now. So celebrate this life cycle that you're wrapping up. You're wrapping up a life cycle. And for some of us, I don't know when this life cycle started. For some of us, it started in 2020. For some of us, we had a massive awakening in the middle of the year, or in, August, spring. For some of us, the beginning of the year was really, really, really hectic, and we're just now kind of coming full circle and getting settled. Whatever that looks like for you, celebrate how far you've come. Celebrate what you've accomplished. We also have a win-win outcome as forecast. So you're going to be successful. There's going to be balance. Everything that needs to be is going to be. Everybody that needs to get whatever they need to get, they're going to be able to get it. So that's something to be happy about. And we also have weight. So y'all been seeing that. Wait, they don't love you like I love you. That is so funny to me. That little trend. But wait with the split. We have weight. Okay, so take a pause and find the blessing in the waiting, because when you're in a period of waiting, it's about getting ready, prepping your time, prepping your content, prepping your schedule, prepping your organization, prepping your habits, prepping your prayer life, prepping your body, prepping your sleep schedule. It's a really exciting place to be when you're in a space of preparation, when you're in a space of getting in the habits and getting on the routine and getting in the schedule and getting in the mindset. So that's what we need to be focusing on right now, getting into that mindset. We also have yes, just say yes. Beautiful. Of course, a message of surrender, a message of letting go and letting God, a message of accepting I'm right where I need to be. I'm going to say yes to this. I'm going to say yes to this. I'm right where I need to be. And we have keepers of the earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Keepers of the earth. This is how old these cards are, that this is all scratched up. Keepers of the earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. This thinking woman could also be an ancestor that some of us have. If you have a grandmother or, a maternal ancestor, someone, I just feel like someone really, really has you on their mind. If you guys have a best friend, a sister, someone that's a mentor to you or what have you, I feel like this person really, really has you on their mind. And they're, really, really thinking about you in a lot of, deep ways. So you have people that are praying for you right now. You have people that are hoping that you get it together in the best way possible. You have people that when they think about you, they send you, a well wish before they think about the next thing. So it's a blessing to be protected and, to have people that are sending you good energy and wishing you well and just being like, I hope they all right. That's a great thing, so I feel like you have that. I feel like you're covered in more ways than you even realize, and more ways than you know. So just allow that to be something that gives you comfort, and know that you're in the right space. Hold your vision. Don't get weary. Don't get frustrated because you're right there near the end. Instead, start celebrating. Start being grateful. Start, cheering for how much you've accomplished and how much more is to come. And just be excited about it, and know that you have put in all the work to get you to this point, and that you are low-key just getting started. There's so much more that you're going to achieve and overcome. You haven't even gotten a taste of what you're going to achieve. So it's going to be amazing. Again, we have get back to the basics, new home, new attitude. So there's a lot of new things, a lot of new abundance on the way, and getting back to the basics. Don't let the basics fail you, and don't ever feel like you too good for journaling, or you too good for meditation, or you too good for the stuff that we used to do in 2020 and in 2018. You're not too good to go on a fruit fast for a couple of days. And I know I said you're ready and you don't need a fast, but sometimes, we step into our spiritual routines, not because we're trying to get ready for something, but just because we need grounding. The spiritual work that we do is not always about preparation. You don't always do something for something else. Sometimes you do it just because you want the grounding, just because you want to feel whole, just because you want to feel spiritually connected. And that is a really, really powerful place to be in as well. So I think that now, is going to be a great time to get back into what works for you. If that's your gospel music, if that's your sound bowls, if that's your work, if that's going to bed and waking up at a certain time, if it's making sure that you're eating healthy, if it's cooking with intention, if it's doing taking your spiritual baths. Whatever it is, now is a time to make sure that you're doing it and that you're investing the correct amount of time and energy into you. And it is definitely going to be paying off. 2025 is going to be such a year. It's going to be such a year. And I can't wait. I hope that everybody else has been saying that it's going to be a year, because it's really, really going to be a year. And I hope that we're just ready to bask in everything that we're going to be stepping into, because we have earned it, and all the work that we've put in this year and the year before and the year before. For some of us, who knows how long we've been on this journey of finding ourselves and stepping into this next chapter, and just knowing that we're on the precipice of something amazing, but not being there yet. Well, we're here. It's great. A lot of people have been making a lot of big change as we're coming into the end of the year. There's still time for change. If you feel like your change or your aha moment or your clarity hasn't come yet, there is still a lot of time. And I don't feel like time has been going by fast. And I've been feeling like time has been going by fast for so long, but I finally feel like I can see every hour. I can see every moment. I can see every second. I can see every minute that I'm experiencing. And I'm learning something every 60 seconds. I'm coming into something new all the time. And I hope that you guys feel the same way, that you're literally like a newborn right now, that everything is new. Everything is introducing you to a new concept, a new idea, a new download. That's exactly the space that you want to be in. And if you don't feel like you're there, practice gratitude. Practice waiting. Know that you're ready. Know that it is time to hold your vision and have faith in your dreams. Know that a win-win outcome is forecast. Know that you're the magician in the mirror. Know that you're supposed to be celebrating and bringing in a lot of joy and happiness and making the most of this season, because this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful chapter for us to be in. And I know that we're only going to, experience more happiness as we step more and more into this chapter and get deeper into it. But yes, guys, if you saw this reading and it gave you what you needed to hear before you stepped into 2025, then please let me know. I would actually love for you guys to let me know, and then message me back a couple months into 2025, because I know this message is going to really come so full circle for us. So I appreciate you guys for being here as always. Thank you again to Ana Luisa for sponsoring this video. If you guys have been loving the pieces, and I know you are because I'm gagging over them, make sure you check down below in the description box and shop Ana Luisa's biggest sale of the year. Save up to 35% on your order shopping my link down below in the description box. Make sure you guys get into it. I love you guys as always. Let me know how you feel about the reading down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys. Bless.